If you're thinking about upgrading your phone for driving gigs or delivery runs, you already know the struggle. A dead battery mid-shift, GPS drifting 2 streets over, or a screen you can't read in the sun can literally cost you money. That's why I've researched 7 phones built specifically for drivers like you, whether you're behind the wheel of a taxi, on an e-bike, or conquering highways on a motorcycle. All links are in the description below. Let's dive in. First up is the Google Pixel 9a, and honestly, this might be the smartest choice for rideshare drivers. The back is completely flat now, no camera bump sticking out, which means it sits perfectly on any magnetic mount without wobbling around every time you hit a pothole. The Tensor G4 chip handles Google Maps and Spotify together without overheating or dimming the screen, something older Pixels struggled with. But here's the feature that genuinely impressed me: call screen. Imagine navigating through downtown traffic when a passenger calls asking where you are. Instead of fumbling with the phone, the Pixel answers silently, transcribes what the caller says in real time, and lets you tap a response without saying a word. It's like having a personal assistant handling calls while you focus on driving. The battery jumped to 5,100 mAh, giving you 8 to 9 hours of continuous navigation. That's your entire shift covered. The display cuts through dashboard glare so you're not squinting at turns. If you drive a car and want something that works intelligently, the Pixel 9a is incredibly hard to beat. Now, if you're delivering on a bicycle or scooter and constantly exposed to rain and the occasional tumble, the Samsung Galaxy XCover 7 Pro is built exactly for your world. This thing is practically indestructible with military-grade durability and full waterproofing. But the real game changer is the removable battery. Instead of being chained to a power bank, you just carry a spare battery in your pocket. When your phone dies, pop off the back, swap the battery, and you're online in under a minute. For a courier who can't easily wire up a charger while riding in the rain, this is absolutely liberating. The screen works with wet fingers and thick gloves, so you don't have to strip off your gear in a downpour just to accept an order on Glovo or Uber Eats. Programmable hardware buttons let you launch your delivery app or toggle the flashlight without looking at the screen. Compared to the Pixel 9a, the XCover trades smart AI features for pure physical resilience. The LCD screen isn't as bright as OLED, so you might struggle in direct sunshine, but if surviving the elements is your priority, nothing else comes close. For motorcycle couriers who need a phone that handles extreme vibration and never dies mid-route, the Ulefone Armor 29 Pro is in a league of its own. This beast packs a 21,200 mAh battery. That's roughly 5 times what a typical phone carries, giving you over 40 hours of continuous GPS navigation. You could work back-to-back shifts without even thinking about charging. The weight is substantial at nearly 700 grams, so you'll need a proper heavy-duty mount. But that mass helps dissipate heat, and the entire phone is reinforced to handle vibrations from motorcycle engines that destroy regular phones over time. There's a built-in camping light on the back that's genuinely useful for finding addresses in poorly lit areas at night. The rear subscreen lets you display a QR code for payments without waking the main screen. If your daily grind involves serious mileage on 2 wheels and you refuse to carry cables or power banks, this is your phone. The Samsung Galaxy A56 brings flagship quality to a mid-range price, perfect for rideshare drivers who want premium features without the anxiety of breaking something expensive. The display is stunning. A 6.7-inch Super AMOLED panel with Vision Booster technology that stays readable even in direct sunlight. Compared to the Pixel 9a, colors are more vibrant and the visual experience feels more polished. The new Exynos 1580 chip uses a smart 3-tier processor design that assigns navigation to efficient cores while keeping powerful cores ready for heavier tasks, meaning better battery life and less heat during long shifts. Samsung also fixed the GPS drift issues from earlier models. One feature I love is Bixby routines. When your phone connects to car Bluetooth, it automatically sets brightness, launches Uber, enables Do Not Disturb, and reads notifications aloud. That saves minutes every time you start driving. The glass back is slippery though, so definitely get a good case. The Doogee V40 Pro hits a sweet spot for motorcycle couriers who want rugged durability and serious battery without carrying a brick. At 8,680 mAh, you get multi-day endurance that handles 16 hours of navigation, but the phone still fits in a pocket unlike the massive Ulefone. The 200-megapixel camera is genuinely useful. You can photograph a building directory or address sign from 20 meters away and zoom in digitally to read fine print without getting off your bike. The rear screen handles notification triage when your phone is face down, so you can glance at incoming orders without waking the main display. The design looks futuristic rather than industrial, appealing to riders who don't want their phone looking like a construction tool. Here's the honest catch. Doogee's software support is weak, with security updates potentially stopping after 6 months. Treat this as a 1 to 2 year workhorse rather than a long-term investment. For drivers who demand zero lag and lightning-fast app switching, the Poco F7 Pro delivers flagship performance at a fraction of flagship cost. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 is the most powerful chip on this list, handling multiple rideshare apps like Uber and Lyft running simultaneously without any stutter, so you can instantly accept whichever ride pays better. The 90-watt charging is genuinely transformative. A 10-minute coffee stop gives you 4 to 5 hours of driving time. That changes your charging mindset from always plugged in to quick splash and dash top-ups. The screen reaches 3200 nits peak brightness, the most visible here in any lighting condition. Fair warning, the software comes with bloatware and occasional ads that you'll want to remove using debloating guides. Once cleaned, it flies. This phone runs hot under heavy load, especially charging while navigating in summer, so mount it near an AC vent. If you're tech-savvy and willing to tinker, the Poco offers performance rivaling phones costing twice as much. Finally, the Motorola Moto G Power is your budget champion, and honestly the smartest choice if you're just starting out with delivery apps or need a reliable backup device. The vegan leather back provides excellent natural grip, meaning you might not even need a case. And it's way more forgiving if dropped compared to glass phones that shatter on impact. The battery lasts a full shift easily thanks to the power-efficient Dimensity 6300 chip. It won't win any speed contests, but for running navigation in apps like Glovo or Uber Eats, it handles the job without complaint. The headphone jack is a blessing if you want wired earbuds for order notifications, giving you lag-free audio without Bluetooth battery drain. The main weakness is screen brightness, so you'll want to mount it carefully away from direct sun glare or invest in a mount with a sunshade. At this price point, if it breaks, replacement doesn't sting nearly as much as cracking a flagship. So here's how to choose. If you drive a taxi or do rideshare, the Pixel 9a offers the smartest features with call screen and seamless Google integration, while the Galaxy A56 gives you a more premium display and Samsung ecosystem perks. The Poco F7 Pro is for power users who run multiple rideshare apps and need instant performance. For delivery couriers on bikes and scooters exposed to weather, the XCover 7 Pro with its swappable battery and wet touch screen is unmatched, though the Moto G Power works great as an affordable starter option. Motorcycle couriers should look at the Armor 29 Pro for insane battery life and vibration resistance, or the Doogee V40 Pro for a lighter alternative with that useful rear screen. Check the links in the description to find your perfect match, and if this helped you out, consider subscribing for more gear breakdowns. Ride safe out there!